Imagine being able to earn more money, build your savings, and still keep your full pension. Sounds too good to be true? Well, 2025 is bringing major changes to Australia's pension system. And these updates could make a real difference to how much support you receive. Whether you're already on the pension, about to apply, or helping someone who is, this video will make everything crystal clear. Soft, upbeat music begins, and the title appears on screen. Australia Pension 2025, What's Changing and Why It Matters. Let's break down the new pension rules, what's changing, who's affected, and what you can do to stay ahead. Let's start with the basics, the age requirement. Right now, the qualifying age for the age pension is 67 years, and this applies to both men and women born on or after the 1st of January 1957. The Australian government hasn't announced any plans to raise this age further in 2025. That means, for now, the threshold remains the same. But if you're nearing retirement, it's crucial to understand how your other financial factors might impact your payments. Now let's move on to the income test, because that's where some key updates are happening. From the 1st of July 2025, pensioners will be allowed to earn a bit more money before their payments are affected. For single recipients, the income-free area will rise from $212 to $218 per fortnight. For couples, the combined threshold will increase to $380 per fortnight. What this means is that you can earn slightly more through part-time work, investments, or other income sources without immediately losing any of your pension. However, if you earn more than these limits, your pension payment will begin to reduce gradually. And if your income exceeds the cutoff point, your pension will stop altogether. Another big change comes on the 20th of September 2025, when the deeming rates are set to increase. These rates are used to estimate how much income you earn from financial assets, like savings, shares, or investments, regardless of your actual returns. For example, if you currently have $100,000 in financial assets, the government assumes you earn around $86.54 per fortnight. From September 2025, that deemed income will rise to $105.76. In simple terms, the higher your assets, the more income you're assumed to have, and that could reduce your pension entitlement. Now let's look at the asset test, which determines how much you can own before your pension starts to decrease. Your home is excluded from this test, but other assets such as investment properties, superannuation balances, shares, and cash are all counted. From the 1st of July 2025, the thresholds are being lifted slightly, giving pensioners a little more flexibility. If you're a single homeowner, you can now hold up to $321,500 in assets and still receive the full pension. Previously, the limit was $314,000. For non-homeowners, the threshold will increase to $579,500. For couples, the limits are $481,500 for homeowners and $739,500 for non-homeowners. The cutoff limits for part pensions are also rising. For single homeowners, the maximum asset limit for any pension payment will be $714,500. For couples who own their home, it will be $1,074,000. If your total assets exceed those amounts, your pension may reduce or stop altogether. Now, the question many are asking is, what about the pension rate itself? From the 20th of September 2025, there's good news. Pension rates are increasing to help offset rising living costs and inflation. Single pensioners will now receive $1,178.70 per fortnight, while couples will receive a combined total of $1,777. These changes aim to help older Australians maintain their standard of living despite increasing expenses. However, it's important to note that if you're receiving a part pension, the increased deeming rates might balance out some of that gain. The deeming thresholds, the amount of money you can hold before the higher deeming rate applies, are also going up. From July 2025, the threshold for singles will rise to $64,200 and for couples to $106,200. This means that a slightly larger portion of your savings will be deemed at the lower rate, which is a small but welcome benefit. So, what do all these numbers mean for you? If you were previously just outside the eligibility limits, these new thresholds might bring you back within the range for a part pension. If you're already receiving a part pension, this is a great time to review your finances and see if you can optimize your situation under the new rules. You may also want to consider the work bonus scheme, which allows pensioners to earn extra income from work without it counting toward the income test. This is perfect for retirees who still enjoy part-time work or volunteering, as it helps you stay active and financially secure. Overall, these 2025 changes show that the Australian government is trying to make the pension system more fair and adaptable to modern life. But remember, every situation is different. Your eligibility depends on factors like your assets, income, age, and living arrangements. So it's always wise to check your details with Services Australia or talk to a financial advisor to ensure you're receiving the right amount. Now, let's put this simply. The Australia Pension 2025 changes give pensioners more breathing room, but they also bring new challenges. It's a balancing act between earning more, managing assets, and keeping your payments stable. Understanding these updates early means you can plan smarter for your future. If this video helped you understand the 2025 pension changes, make sure to like, share, and subscribe so you don't miss our next update on superannuation, cost of living support, and retirement tips across Australia. And tell us in the comments which of these new rules do you think will affect you the most. We'll cover your top questions in our next video. Until then, stay informed, plan ahead, and take care of yourself and your loved ones. Soft music fades in and the screen reads, Australia Pension 2025. Stay updated with us.